They say Medusa was cursed for her vanity, a woman so beautiful that she dared to compare herself to the gods, and was punished for her pride. That's the story we're told. But the truth is far more tragic and far more divine. Before the curse, Medusa was no monster. She was mortal, a devoted priestess of Athena, the goddess of wisdom and war. She lived within marble halls carved in honor of her deity, a place where sunlight poured through columns and prayers echoed through eternity. She swore herself to purity, to serve only the goddess who ruled both intellect and justice. But justice is not always divine. Medusa's beauty was known across all of Greece. Men traveled from distant lands just to catch a glimpse of the mortal who shamed Aphrodite herself. Her golden hair, her calm eyes, they became a legend whispered in both admiration and envy. Even the gods took notice, and one of them would change her fate forever. Poseidon, the god of the sea, saw her one day among the temple steps. He was a being of storms, of passion, of unstoppable desire. And for him, wanting was the same as taking. One night, the sea itself rose against the shore, the wind tore through the temple, and Poseidon appeared in a rush of waves and thunder. Within Athena's sacred sanctuary, Medusa's cries were swallowed by the roar of the ocean god. When dawn came, the temple was silent. Its floors were cracked, its offerings scattered, and Medusa, broken, terrified, was left kneeling at the feet of Athena's statue. When Athena discovered what had happened, her fury shook Olympus. The goddess of wisdom could not bear the desecration of her temple, but instead of striking Poseidon, she turned her rage upon Medusa. Why? Perhaps because she could not strike a fellow god. Or perhaps, deep within her divine heart, there was jealousy. Jealousy of a mortal who had drawn the eyes of Olympus itself. With words as sharp as thunder, Athena condemned her once faithful priestess. "You defiled my temple," she declared. "Now your beauty will become your curse. May none ever look upon you again." And as her words fell, so did Medusa's tears, turning into stone before they hit the floor. Her hair twisted into serpents, hissing with rage and sorrow. Her eyes burned with an otherworldly light. From that moment, her gaze became death itself. The world turned against her. Fishermen whispered of a monster that haunted the cliffs. Sailors claimed her stare could freeze the waves. Villages abandoned their coasts, terrified of the woman whose beauty had become a weapon. But behind the myth of the monster was a woman still weeping, alone, misunderstood, and cursed for what she never chose. And yet, some say Athena's curse was not a punishment at all, that it was mercy disguised as wrath, a gift that would keep all men away, protecting Medusa from the desires of gods and mortals alike. Her curse became her armor, her solitude, her safety. When Perseus was sent to slay her, she didn't fight for conquest. She fought for peace. And when her head was taken, even in death, her power endured. From her blood rose Pegasus, the winged horse of freedom, born from a victim's final breath. Her story did not end with tragedy. It became a symbol of fear, yes, but also of strength. Because even after centuries, Medusa's name still commands respect. She became what every god feared, a mortal whose legend could not be silenced. So ask yourself, was Athena truly cruel? Or did she see the only way to save her priestess from a world that would never understand her? Was Medusa's curse a punishment or a path to power? Perhaps Athena's wrath was not born from hate, but sorrow. Perhaps she gave Medusa what no god could ever grant: freedom from desire and control over her own destiny. Medusa was never the monster. She was the warning to gods, to men, and to anyone who believed that be.